Hey Rebels, today I have a thought that some of you might relate to if you're a student, if you're studying in high school, or even if you're below high school. I want you to see this video. This video could be disturbing for some of the people, but 90% of the students could really relate this to their life. That why we hate going to school. It's a place for learning, why we hate it. Before we dive into the further discussion, let me clarify that I personally believe in the importance of education in the lifelong process. So before that, let me tell you some eye-opening things about school. First, let's talk about how school discourages us. From the beginning, we are conditioned to follow some instructions, memorize information, and just throw away all that information during exam after learning for about 2 to 3 months. After that, they focus on the capacity of our brain, like how much information our brain can store at a particular time during that exam. Whereas they should focus on nurturing independent thought and creativity. Like during the time of Da Vinci, do they used to go like school? No, they used to study by themselves. They used to have independent thought. That's why they reached at so much high level. Additionally, I want to say that school imposes failure on those kids who score bad on grades, whereas those kids who are scoring good marks are just categorized as a successful person. This is a very narrow way to look on the success. Like, can we categorize it as a success? The school never acknowledges things like personal growth, which includes intelligence, emotions, the ability to solve real-time problems in the life of human race, which can really draw changes. At the time, a lot of babies are being born in the hospitals all over the world. Like, what do you think? They are having a creative mind. They have the ability to even reach the levels of Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, to brought a change in the human world. But after going through the school system, their mindset would vanish away and it would turn into a very narrow-minded system, so-called employee mindset, which only wants to do job under some because they think that it's secure. I don't know how do they believe it, but they think it's secure. And even after getting a secured job, they live a very stressful life. Now we have discussed some of the faults in the school. It's a time to tell how we can break through this system, how we can break through this slave matrix system. Focus on practical knowledge. Always work for your passion. Never neglect it. Build interest in other subjects out of the conventional school subjects. You can learn about your hobbies, you can learn about your passion, you can learn about different stuff which you like, rather than just always focusing on these school stuff books. It is necessary to have practical knowledge. Practical knowledge is the real key to success. Remember, true learning happens when we are really passionate to learn about that. Think beyond the classroom. Education doesn't solely happen within the four walls of school. You have to learn about real-world experiences by doing different activities and joining different types of projects and implementing your knowledge in meaningful ways. This will help you learn about different things in the world and some life lessons which you will never get in the school. 3. Question the status quo. Never be afraid to challenge the norm and ask critical questions. Explore alternative educational paths, such as taking online courses or even mentorship program, or you can also do self-directed learning. It's important to remember that breaking the matrix slave system doesn't mean that you should neglect your own formal education. What it actually means is to form a balance between practical knowledge and the other formal education. The person who is able to do that, the person who is able to pursue that thing in their life, is the one who achieves high level of success in their life because they are able to unlock their full potential at a very low age. Practical knowledge will help you to deal with the real problems in your life, whereas this formal education. In conclusion, if you feel like that school is stifling your passion and somehow keeping you in the matrix slave system, remember that you have the power to take control of your own. You can take actions by yourself. You know that you have free time after school. you'd know that you don't study every day. So rather than wasting your time on Instagram, rather than just spending on so-called these internet stuff, rather than spending your time on so-called this social media stuff, you can start learning about the things which really matters, which are in the form of practical knowledge. If you put your time now, they can become your very valuable assets in the long term. What I truly mean is that in this channel I provide two things, that is knowledge to make money, whereas the other thing is mindset to keep balance in your life, that how you can keep on learning about this stuff. So these are the two things which you need in your life. So make sure you subscribe up my channel where I provide you such stuff for free, where I don't charge you anything. In exchange, just I want you to do is subscribe up my channel and like this video. Hope this was worth your time. Till next time, I hope you will change your mindset and start improving yourself in order to unlock your full potential.